Yeah. Once again, good evening, everyone. So today we are going to discuss about abstraction. So I will go take you to the notes today on records. Yeah, Saumyadeep, you can find recordings on YouTube. So it is not yet uploaded. We are working on it. So once it is uploaded, we'll let you know in the group so that you can access all the meeting links. Like till now, there are like 5 to 6 classes only, so that you can cover easily. From today, you come regularly. If any emergency is there, or if you missed it, you can um, go through the recording that time. So today I'm first of all let me share the screen. So let me know once you can see the screen. Yeah, hope everyone can see the screen. Right.
Yes, Monica.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So abstraction is one of the feature of Java. So what is mainly about abstraction is like hiding the backside implementation of the objects like any functionality, and only we are allowing user to see the like front view of the functionality. So that is called as abstraction. So it won't let them the viewers to see all the like how it is implemented and what it is doing. Everything is hidden, and only the front view which we wanted to show the user will be visible. So one of the other example is like whenever we are using any app on mobile or anything, we just using it directly using the interface. We are not getting how what is exactly happening in the backend. So which is the like live example of abstraction. So to achieve this, we have two ways in Java. Those are abstract classes and interfaces. So using abstract classes, we can achieve from 0 to 100%. Like it is not complete 100, but when coming to interfaces, it is 100% abstraction. So hope you understand till now. Like, do you have any doubts? Can I take the silence as no?
Hello.
Yes, got it.
Yeah. So one of the way to achieve abstraction is like abstract classes in Java. So I will take you through the abstract class. So abstract class is like a class which is declared with the keyword abstract. So when we use a keyword in front of a class, then it will be the abstract class. So one more thing, like in abstract class, it should have at least like it can have zero or more abstract methods, but it is better to have one at least one abstract method in the abstract class, and it can have the non-abstract methods also, constructors also, everything. So like abstract method will be called as abstract if it is having the abstract keyword in the class, or it is having a abstract method inside the class. So abstract method also declared like used by abstract keyword only, like abstract void any method name, then it will be called as abstract method. So if any class having abstract method, it is called as abstract class. So coming to class, five main points we should remember are these five I have highlighted here. You can see an abstract class must be declared with an abstract keyword. It is must and should, and it can have abstract and non-abstract both methods. Like I will give the differentiation between an abstract method and non-abstract in the coming like within 5 minutes. But take this point right now, and it cannot be instantiated. Instantiated means the object will be created to the classes now. So abstract methods cannot be like we should not create object to the abstract classes, and it can have constructors and static methods also. Like constructor, it can like it used to have same name as the class, and no return type. Even the void also there is no return type to the constructor, and we can have parameterized and default constructors both types. And abstract classes can have static methods. The static methods are defined like declared using static keyword. We can differentiate using this static keyword. And it can have final methods which will force the subclass not to change the body of the method. So final method means it will be declared with the keyword final, and final method cannot be overridden, overloaded, like anything. Nothing can be performed by on the final method. So it is final. Those methods can present in abstract class. So the main thing in abstract class is abstract method. So don't confuse in class and method. So abstract, coming to abstract method, so you can also see the example of abstract class here. We are using abstract keyword, class and class name. And coming to abstract method, a method which is declared using abstract keyword and that don't have any implementation, it is only defined in the abstract class. This is the syntax example for abstract method. We are using abstract keyword and return type, method name, and the braces, and then semicolon, which means there is no implementation for this method. So till now, we have covered abstract class in Java and abstract method. So I will take you through the example, then you will get a few more things. Uh, like in before going to example, if you have any doubt within this, you can ask right now. If not, you can say no doubt also. That's fine.
Well, I didn't understand the point instantiated. It can't be instantiated.
Yeah, instantiated means in Java, when we are creating a class is a collection of objects. So we are trying to use the objects in our own methods and some applications, so whatever work we are wanted to do. So how we can use the class object, like class properties is using object. So creating object to the class is called as instantiation. Did you know about creating object to the class?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that is other word to instantiation, like creation of object and using it. So this means is like we cannot create object to abstract classes. But here what we will do is we inherit the abstract class, then we will create object to the child, then using that object we can call the methods in abstract class. So we have that feature now in Java. Child method object can call parent method properties also, like attributes, whatever in it. So that is here given. So can I go to the example now, so we'll get more of it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Monica,
Yeah.
hello. Can you
Yes.
share this file on WhatsApp group so they,
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yesterday also I have
yeah,
shared, today also
that helps to them
yeah.
mostly.
Sure. I'm creating a new project, so if anyone missed yesterday, you can see the project creation also. Today it's for abstraction. It's better to use packages every time, so the code will be like organized. So now I'm creating an abstract class that is named shape. One second, I should use that. So now it is called as abstract class because we are using abstract keyword here. So as it abstract class, I wanted to define abstract method. So I'm using the return type void, and the method name will be draw. As it is shape, we can use draw. And when we will give the colon, it is just declaration of the method and there is no implementation. So till now the abstract class and abstract method part is over. If anyone have like any keyword doubts, anything, if any newcomer here, they can ask right now. So like they can ask whenever they got a doubt. So no issues with it. And to implement this abstract class, I am creating one more class.
So in the abstract method, there is no curly braces.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like abstract method don't have any implementation, definition of method. It is only declared and it is ended with semicolon. So that we will implement in shell however we want. Like whatever the code we want like if we have multiple shell, we can have multiple code in multiple shells. So there is no objection. We can use one method multiple times differently. Like whatever we want to write, we can write.
And in abstract class, inside abstract class only we can declare abstract method, or any other and or any other class we can declare abstract
Yeah,
method.
not any other. Inside the abstract class, and one more thing is interface. That is also we are going to discuss in this class. So these two are the main ways to achieve the abstraction. So one is abstract class and one is interface. These two only allow abstract methods.
Okay.
Yeah, so as it is shape, I am taking rectangle and it will inherit abstract methods constructor from superclass. So, did any like can anyone say how can we inherit another class? Like what is the keyword we use?
Extends.
Extend.
Extend.
Yeah, extends. Like how can we implement the like how can we inherit the interfaces? Like how it will be? Is it same like classes? Like for classes when we are inheriting, we are using extends now. Like what it is for interfaces? Is there any difference? So
To extend
the
the interface, we
yeah,
need to use the implements keyword.
yeah, that is the difference when we are using with classes and interfaces. Yeah, that's right. And one more thing I wanted to, when we are using Eclipse or any IDE, we have the features like we can see here the red underline is came, so which is showing error. So if I hover it, we can see add unimplemented methods. So we are extending the abstract class. So this abstract class has the abstract method which is unimplemented. So it must be implemented when we are inheriting the abstract class. So we can see the error here. And if I click on like add and implement a method, the quick fix, it will take the method directly. So we no need to do anything. When you are developing, you will get all these, and these are the shortcuts to complete the code. So void ra is given here as an abstract method, so it is automatically came. So now the error gone. I hope this like helps you more to understand this about this. And now we should implement it, right? That's why I'm writing one of the. So what I'm writing is like simple. Draw a rectangle. That's it. Now the unimplemented method is implemented. So no error, and we can call this method by using the objects like when we are creating in the main class. So we can also add one more class. I will take circle for now. Circle. Okay. So this also I will be extending from shape. So again we'll get the error and I will hover it. 1 second. So add unimplemented methods. It will show the method directly. Drawing circle. So now we have one abstract class and one normal class which is extending abstract class and implemented the abstract method, and one circle class which extending the abstract class and implementing abstract method. So this done right now. So we are creating one more class which is main. So here we are doing our main work. like how we create the object and how we call the method. Main, it will be public static void main information. So main came here. So first we what we need to do is we should create object to rectangle or equals to. Can anyone say how can we create the object? Like what is the way to create object?
New
Yes.
and then rectangle round bracket.
Yeah. Fine. Yeah, the object for the rectangle is created. So what we'll do is like we just call the method using the object. So our object dot the method, we can see the recommendation also coming here draw. So if we click it, it will directly take. So if we execute this now, we'll get the output. I will show that. We should run a Java application. So we can see drawing rectangle, which is given in rectangle class. So we are like we are accessing like printing it from main class. You can see. So for now we have only object for rectangle. So now we try to create object for circle also. In taking C and then new circle. So C dot, it will again come draw. Anyways, we have only one method there, so draw. I'm saving it and running again. We can see now drawing rectangle is coming and drawing circle. So we are calling circle later, so it is printing next. If we call circle before, it will print first. See, drawing circle, draw rectangle. So this is example of abstract class and abstract method. So one more thing I can show you is like, one second, I wanted to show you. Yeah, one more thing I said that we can have constructor also now. So I'm giving a constructor here. Like how the constructor will be for this class? Can anyone say?
Shape only class name, same as
Yeah. So I'm printing something here. Abstract class constructor. And one more thing, what I said, like we can have static methods also, and like non-abstract methods also. So I will go with one of the non-abstract, that is something void. What can we take for shape? Void area. So system. This is for area. So I'm saving it right now and coming to me. So now we know we can access abstract class features, like what are the attributes and methods are there. We can access using child class object also. So what we can do is like we can use any of like, anyways both are child, circle and rectangular childs of shape only. So we can use any of these objects and try to call area. We can see the like recommendation also coming. If it is an error, it won't come. So we are directly calling area method using circle object. So I will save it. I will run it. We'll see. We'll get the output or not. So one more thing we can see here, abstract class constructor. So can anyone say how why it is came like this? Anyone know, or should I tell this?
what is the question, ma'am?
Yeah, why like we are printing c dot draw only, so that should print drawing circle, and c dot area. So area is giving only, this is for area. This is for area also coming. And one more thing, c dot r dot draw, which is giving draw rectangle. But here we can see abstract class constructor 2 times. Why it is coming like this? Anyone know? Like we didn't access the constructor anywhere. This is the constructor now. So we didn't access it and we didn't try to print it. Why it is coming?
Because abstract classes already have constructor in it. That's why they are
Two time
printing.
called the same classes. Two time object are created. I think is
Yeah,
because
sorry, you are right, but not exactly. You are near to the
okay.
point. So the thing is like whenever we are creating an object, it will automatically calls the default constructor of the class. So whenever creating object to the child class, it will automatically call the default constructor of parent class and its own class also. Like we'll try to give one more constructor here, so we'll see it will call like circle will call or not. So constructor completed and running. So we can see whenever we are creating object to the circle here, it is first calling abstract class constructor, which is parent, and then its own constructor, which is circle constructor, and then using that we are calling draw, which is printing here draw circle, and then we are calling area, which is printing here. And whenever creating rectangle constructor like object, it is calling the parent and then draw. So hope you got understand the point.
Yes.
Like everything clear. Yeah. So now I'm moving to interfaces. So if any doubt in this, you can ask. Like we are going for more. Like Java is more. So if we are discussing, it will go like that only. So
Guys,
if
please
you
respond.
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, we are moving to interfaces. So interface is one of the feature through which we can achieve the abstraction. And one more thing, multiple inheritance is Java. So if you have the knowledge of inheritance, you know that multiple inheritance cannot be achieved using the classes, so which can be achieved using interfaces only. So what is multiple inheritance is like one class inheriting two classes at a time, two or more, like that. So when we are using classes, there will be ambiguity, like the child class should take which parent properties, like that. There will be ambiguity. So because of that reason, with classes, multiple inheritance is not achieved. So coming to interfaces, we can achieve this. I will also show that thing also in practical. So coming to interface, an interface is a um, an interface in Java is a blueprint of class. It is similar to class, but the keyword is interface, and we can have the variables, methods, everything. But special thing about interface is like we should not have non-abstract classes. We can have only non-abstract methods. So we can have only abstract methods particularly. And one more thing is static constant static methods, default methods also we can have, but default and static methods are not changeable, so we can have them. But normal methods like which are accessible from the child and which are like changing the implementation, those things we can only have abstract methods, and no overriding or like overloading cannot be performed on interfaces. uh, you guys know abstract methods now. Abstract method is a method which don't have the implementation, it is only declared in the class. There is no definition for the method. Yeah, and anyways we know interfaces are used to achieve the abstraction, and we can have only abstract methods in interfaces. You can go through these things. And the special things I wanted to say by interfaces is like it is to achieve abstraction, and this we can see I said earlier only, like using interfaces we can achieve multiple inheritance, and one more thing, loose coupling also. These are the three features we are getting using interfaces. And how to like use interfaces is we should use the keyword interface and then interface name and curly braces. This is the example how to create the interface. And one more thing I wanted to tell, just now only I asked someone, he said everything right. So one class extends other class and interface extends other interface. But coming to class and interfaces, class implements the interface. So this we should remember. This is a basic thing, and we should remember every time whenever we are working with the project. So key points, and I'm going to example. So when we are going to example only, we can work on more things. Just like abstraction, we'll get into more things. So I'm coming to abstraction, and here we should create interface, right? So we should select interface now. New interface. You can see we have the interface option, and we should give interface name. So anyways, we are working with draw, so I'm taking draw, but somewhat different. Drawable. Yeah, we can see public interface drawable. So as we know, we can only have abstract methods here. So I'm giving one method, mm, something different I will give because they're already drawing this, so you will get confused. I'm taking it print. Okay. So if I'm giving like void print braces and semicolon, this is the abstract method. So whenever we are like using interface, it is by default. Like I'm not writing here, but by default, all the things related to interface will be public, static, and final. It is public and static, and the same time final. So public is anyone can access. Static is we can access all the things in interfaces from static method only. Like coming to mean, it should be static. Then only we can call the static methods of like another class. So that is the restriction. And one more thing, final is like if anything is final, we cannot override it. Is it method or variable or anything? We cannot override. So that is final meaning. So every interface by default will be public, static, and final. So if I am not writing here also, compiler automatically will take these things. And inside, like everything inside interface also public, static, and final. Like um, except this abstract, like I'm taking the semicolon, so it is abstract. That's why we can take the implementation of it. But if you are writing any values like what can I say, any variable, I will take them. Int a equals to 10. So it is final now. So we cannot change the value of a in the child also. Like whatever the class implementing it, I will show that also. And for now, it is the interface, and I should implement the interface with one of the class. So I'm creating a class. New class. So here we go with square. So coming to interfaces, we should use implements keyword. So implements drawable. Just a second, I will save this. Drawable. So we can see the error that is same, add an implementer method. So here it will be adding. So this is example of interface implementation from Square. And I will take one more class. If you are guys getting any doubt, you can ask me. And, so from triangle. So we're done with child classes now. And what we'll do is we try to access from main. So I'm using single main, so don't get confused. I will use the comments also. This is for abstract class and abstract method. And I'm commenting it for now. And now we'll go to interface. So yeah, we can create object in two ways. Like we can directly create the square and write it. Otherwise, we can use interface name also for creating object. So I will show both ways. Drawable new square. So I can use this object and call the method. First of all, I will execute it and we'll see what is coming here in the output. So we can see this is example of interface implementation from Square. So we'll also try using same object. So we'll try to print the value which we have given in the table. It is A now. So we can do that A. So and I will try to run it. So we can see we are able to access the value A. So if I want, if I try to change the value of A using the object, and I'm trying to assign something new. So we can see the error. The final field drawable.a cannot be assigned. So I said now in the interface all the values will be final by default. So we cannot assign. If we use like this, that will be the error. The error will be this: the final field drawable.a cannot be assigned. So this we should not do. Error as A is final. And if we want to access the class like method in the triangle, we should create one more object similar way, but it is for triangle. And here one more thing we can see, actually I have used d already. So if I use d again, it will be an error, duplicate local variable. So I'm using d1 here, and using d1 I can print the method in the triangle. So if I run, we can see this is example of interface implementation from Square. This is example of interface implementation from triangle. So we are getting both the things. And this is for interface, and I'm also said that to show the multi-level like multiple inheritance now. So I will show it right now. So multiple means we should have more than one interface. So I'm creating one more interface. And I'm taking it as you can also give the suggestions names for the classes. We are using so many classes now. So drawing I can take. Similarly, and in drawing I like to take void display. So we have one method in drawing. So we are trying to implement both interfaces at a time. So we should use a comma. We should use that interface name drawing. So this is used to achieve multiple at a time, more than one interface. And we can also see the error, and we can fix this by implementing display here. So I can an example of multiple inheritance. And whenever we are implementing a class from multiple interfaces, we should implement all the methods from both the interfaces. Like draw will have one print and drawing have one display. So we should implement both. We can see in square we have implemented both. So we have display in square. So one more thing we try, we have the object of square right now. So we check can we access display with this object. So we can see we are not getting any recommendation because this object we have created using drawable interface name. So we cannot use this object for calling display which is in drawing. So to access drawing we should have one more with this name, or we can use directly square. I'm using for right now for interface name only. So now we can see if I am using dr, then we'll get display. See, that is the difference. It is created using drawable. It is created using drawing. So we can access. And one more thing, I will try square also. So we'll try with square. See, whenever we are creating the object using child class directly, we are able to call display and print also both. So here we have got one more new point. Like hope this will be useful for you. So I will let you know. Can anyone confirm right? Like clear, somewhat clear for now.
No.
Yeah. So the main thing is we are implementing the interfaces. So we have two interfaces. One is drawable, which is having print, and one is drawing, which is having display. So we have a child square, which is implementing both drawable and drawing, and giving the implementation to both methods, print and display. So while coming to calling, we are in main. So we have created object to the square using drawable interface, and that is D. So since it is drawable interface, we can call only the method of drawable, which is print, using this object. And when we are creating object using drawing interface, we can call its method, that is display only. So when we are using directly child method to create the object, we can use both display and print. So the difference you can get here, and I will run this right now so we can see the output. See, when we are calling print using D, we are printing implementation from square, and for drawing we are seeing multiple inheritance from square. So when we are calling both using child class object, both are printing here. So then after the variable which we have printed 10, and then another class which we have used just now, that is triangle, that is also printed. So with this we have completed the complete explanation of interface. So if you have anything to ask or anything else, you can ask right now. If any confusion within this, I will give the comments also, so that it will be easy when you are reading. You can ask me if anything. If nothing also, you can say clear everything, so like that I can understand you are getting the things.
Guys, please respond. If you have any doubts, you can ask.
Clear, ma'am.
Yeah, fine. So like everything clear. If I share these notes and code, you will be easy, like it will be easy for you now to understand if anything left. And you can also practice one more example your own and just follow same procedure. In that case you will get the practice and idea also, like Eclipse, using Eclipse, how to use it. You can like increase the speed and efficiency of coding also. So you can try on your own. Otherwise, if you choose any online platform to learn, you can also go there. Just don't waste the time and be a learner every time. So if it's fine, I will stop recording.
Yes.
Yeah, if anyone wanted to share anything, they can. If nothing is there, they're free to move, like leave the class. Yeah, thanks everyone for being here. You can leave now.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, welcome.